The following is a special Wayne Hills Television sports presentation.
Hello and welcome to the Gifford Gymnasium as we broadcast from our very own Wayne Hills TV studio for today's girls basketball matchup that features the Pascack Valley Indians and your Patriots of Wayne Hills. Alongside Jason Hook, I'm Jake Tallarico as we bring you this matchup. So Jason, you have a last game recap?
I do. In fact, the Wayne Hills Patriots won 46-39 yesterday with the high scores of Sarah Park with 11 points, Shannon Ty with 10 points, and Katerina Laporte with 9 points.
Now let's take a look at some key players for today's game. My key player for today's game is Sarah Park. Sarah Park last game recorded 11 points, and on the season she has 59 points with 23 twos made, 2 3-pointers, and 7 free-throw shots, and that's only in 6 games. She's been a great player on the offensive and defensive side of the court for them. And then, Jason, who's your key player?
My key player today is Shannon Ty, who had 10 points yesterday. She's a great player on both sides of the court, both offense and defense, which is something you see a lot with all the players on this Wayne Hills Patriots team, and it's going to be very exciting to see what they can do today.
Now, before we get this game started, we had a chance to hear from Lily Weltman on her thoughts on the team. This is In the Paint.
My name is Lily Weltman. I'm in 10th grade and I'm a guard. My goals for this season would probably be for the team to work together so that we can keep getting success and start making more shots. A personal goal of mine would be to make more shots. And I think that we're working hard as a team, so I think that we just need to keep doing that. I plan on improving on my shot form and my overall offense. I think if the team starts to put more energy on the field and work together, then I think we should have a lot of success moving forward. I chose to play basketball because I've been playing my whole life since 2nd grade in PAL League. I wish if anyone could be at today's game, it would be my sister, because I wish that she was a varsity player last year and I wish we had the chance to play together. My favorite NBA team would unfortunately be the Knicks.
The following is a special
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gifford Gymnasium at Wayne Hills High School for today's matchup between Pascack Valley and your Wayne Hills Patriots. First, let's introduce the Pascack Valley starting lineup. Senior guard, number 10, Laura Jennings. Senior guard, number 11, Lexi Hort. Sophomore guard, number 2, Lindsay Jennings. Junior guard, number 22, Jules Vassallo. And senior guard, number 5, Kelly Andreessen. And Pascack Valley is coached by Jeff Jasper. Once again, Pascack Valley. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your Wayne Hills Patriots starting lineup. Senior forward, number 5, Katarina Lepore. Sophomore guard, number 10, Shannon Ty. Sophomore guard, number 3, Lily Weltman. Junior guard, number 20, Sarah Park. And senior guard, number 14, Sam Graff. And the Patriots are coached by Todd Green, assistant coaches Lucas DiMatulis and Jen Tobias. Once again, the Wayne Hills Patriots. And the officials for today's game are Brett Grover and Hamza Abdelhadi. Now, ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Hello and welcome back to the Gifford Gymnasium as this Patriots game is getting ready to start. And now let's take a look at the starting five for this game. And you can see the Wayne Hills starting five. You see Sam Graff, the guard, number 14, Katarina Lepore, number 5, Lily Weltman, number 3, Shannon Ty, number 10, and Sarah Park, the highest scorer, number 20. So looks like Wayne Hills is in their huddle, getting ready with their game plan. And Pascack Valley is now coming back on the court as this game's getting ready to start.
Yeah, the starting five for Wayne Hills, those three, Sam Graff, Shannon Ty, and Sarah Park, the three leading scorers so far. Sam Graff with 48 points on the season, Shannon Ty with 53, and Sarah Park with 59. Great scorers, but another great part of this Wayne Hills Patriots team, and something that I've noticed in the past few games is that they are great at playing defense as the game is now starting.
Yep, I totally agree. As now, see Pascack Valley passing the ball around. You see their approach right away as they're driving in, and it's blocked by Shannon Ty. Katarina Lepore is taking up the court, passing to one of our teammates. Sarah Park dribbling at top, passes it off to Sam Graff. Pass back to Sarah Park. Katarina Lepore passes over the middle. Back to Katarina Lepore. Wayne Hill's looking to get some movement underneath and can't find anything. Sam Graff has the ball, looking for an open teammate. Wayne Hills needs more movement to hopefully find a passing lane. As a shot by Katarina Lepore is off the front of the rim, and Sarah Park gets the rebound. Passing out to Lily Weltman. Sarah Park passing underneath. Katarina Lepore with the three. It's off the side again. Shannon Ty gets blocked. Wayne Hills fighting for rebounds and cannot grab the ball. Shannon Ty's on top of it. And looks like that'll be a jump ball. Great fight by the Patriots. Just couldn't get the ball in their hands, as it will be their ball with a great play by Shannon Ty.
You know, we see one of the Patriots players fighting for the ball, getting that jump, and most likely knowing that it would be their ball again. You know, keeping the ball on their side of the court.
Now we see Katarina Lepore already has 2 shots missed, as she takes another one, and that one's an air ball. Usually you see Katarina Lepore be closer on those shots, as she's one of their better 3-point shooters. But they got the ball back, and Sam Graff's passing it in. Passing it underneath, and looks like that'll be a foul.
First foul of the game for Pascack Valley. That one's on number 2, Lindsay Jennings.
Looks like Lily Walton will be taking these shots. It's a great play by her driving in and causing the foul, as she misses the first one. Looking for the first points of the game for both sides on this shot. And that shot is missed, but kept in. Now Pascack Valley is driving down the court. And takes a shot off the rim. And the rebound grabbed by number 10 for Pascack Valley. Even with Wayne Hills having multiple players, and he still could not get the rebound. Sarah Park with the ball, passing it back. Katarina Lepore. Lily Weltman passing to Sam Graff. Now Shannon Ty with the ball. Kat Lepore hesitates to that shot, and Sarah Park's open. Off the rim. And that will be Patriots ball. As you do hear some chirping from Pascack Valley sideline. Sarah Park fighting for the rebound. And that would be Patriots ball once again. Great play by Sarah Park fighting for that rebound. And I can see Sam Graff grabbing the back of her neck. Hopefully she's okay as she stays on the court. Now Sarah Park with the ball. And the ball is stolen. The ball is stolen by Pascack Valley.
You know, we've seen a lot of rebounds on the hillside, and a few players on this team are multi-sport athletes. I know Joelle Ritchie and Lily Weltman are both on the Hills soccer team, so you know they have that experience running up and down the field, running up and down the court, you know, chasing after each loose ball, whether that's in soccer or basketball. It's great to, you know, see great hustle from these players.
Now Lily Weltman passing off to Katarina Lepore. That's not a great pass underneath, as Shannon Ty was covered. And now this will be Indians' ball. A very low scoring game, almost halfway into the first quarter, as Wayne Hills up 2-0. Miscommunication there by the Indians, and that will be Patriots ball once again. Patriots got to take advantage of the turnovers.
I mean, this has been such a slow game so far. I mean, we're almost 4 minutes in. Only one basket has been scored. You know, these are two very talented teams. It's a little surprising to see as Kat Lepore with the layup that ties the game.
This is a great play by Kat Lepore as a deep three is taken. It's off the rim. It's rebounded by the Indians. Looking for a teammate to pass to. The ball is kind of up. And as Wayne Hills gets the rebound, Shannon Ty is going down the court. And the pass is intercepted by an Indians defender. And shot taken, and that goes in.
They're going to count that as a 2-pointer right there.
That will be a 2-pointer.
Looks like her foot was just barely on the line.
It's a great play by the Indians defender, as it looks like Wayne Hills had an easy breakaway, and she catches the pass and passes it to one of her teammates down the court. As another bad pass by Kettering Lepore into traffic, trying to get the ball to Sarah Park. And this now it'll be Patriots ball once again. Already multiple turnovers so far in this game for the Indians. Not a great start.
You know, growing up, you know, watching and playing basketball, you hear a lot, you know, you shouldn't be making one-armed passes. You should always use both arms for better accuracy, and that's what's been leading to a lot of these turnovers so far this game.
Shannon Ty passes the ball up top, and the shot is missed by Brianna McMullen. And that is in. Well, it looks like that would be a 3-point shot for the Patriots.
Kat Lepore started the game 0 for 3 from the three-pointer. Now she's hit her first one.
And now that shot goes in from a deep 2. And now Sam Graff with the ball. Haven't seen any drives in by Sam Graff. But Kat Lepore has the ball. And now Brianna McMullen takes a shot. And that is off the backboard and rebounded by the Indians. And a shot taken. And rebound grabbed by Shannon Ty. Wish she got out of there without having that jump ball. As there's some substitutions, it looks like Ashley Lazito will come in for Brianna McMullen. Otherwise, the starting 5 is still out there, except for number 3, Lily Waltman. The Indians take another shot, and that goes in from deep 2 range. Indians definitely more of a shooting team, as all their points have 6 out of 8 points have came from a shot. Now Sam Graff taking the deep 3, and it goes in. She really wanted that defender to test her, and she just took the open shot.
Yeah, you know, hand down, man down. If you're not willing to put your hands up, try to block the shooter, you know, might as well just let them shoot.
Great play by Shannon Ty to stop that shot, but can't get the rebound. And that's another 3 made by Pascack Valley. Said a couple minutes ago the game started off slow, and now it's starting to pick up.
Yeah, about 2.5 minutes ago, I believe. You know, we were talking about how there was only 1 basket scored the entire time, and now it's 11-8.
That's about 17 points scored in a matter of only 3 minutes. Now Sam Graff, after making that 3 just a couple seconds beforehand. And then Shannon Ty takes a deep 3, and she makes it.
Shannon Ty was the 3-pointer on that one. She had 10 points last game.
There's been a lot of shooting so far this game between both teams, as it looks like that ball is going out of bounds. It will be Indians ball.
So far, 2 fouls from Pascack Valley, 1 from Wayne Hills. You know, last game, Hills was hacking all over the place. Now they've been, you know, slowing it down so far, only 1.
Now that is another layup made by Pascack Valley. With about 45 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Wayne Hill's looking for an answer to tie this game up. Now Brianna McMullen back in the game. Pass over to Sarah Park. Looks like she'll be fouled on the pass from Shannon Ty. You
know, like I just mentioned, now there's 3 fouls for Pascack Valley. They've been a little aggressive so far as Wayne Hills has decided to step it back from their last few games.
Great layup by Sarah Park underneath, making that easy shot. Now Pascack Valley with only 25 seconds left, going up for a layup. And that'll be Patriots ball. Another chance to take the lead.
Beautiful pass right there from, I believe, number 5, Kelly Andreessen. Unfortunately, was not able to make the layup there as the game stays tied at 13-13, almost at the end of the first.
And now number 22, Sydney Lucero, comes in for number 2, Brandon McMullen, with only about 10 seconds left to go in this first quarter, and Wayne Hill's looking for a shot. Now passing around, only about 5 seconds left. Shannon Ty driving in, takes a shot off the backboard. Does not have enough time to pass the ball out and take another shot. But tie game now, 13-13 at the end of the first quarter. So, Jason, you got a couple stats for us?
Yeah, we have a couple of three-pointers out there. Sam Graff and Shannon Ty and Kat Lepore. I believe we have a replay on Kat Lepore's three-pointer, if we can see that. Little step-back action, and she sinks it. Nothing but net there. Great shot from Kat Lepore. We also have 4 points from number 20, Sarah Park, going into this game. She was the leading scorer for this Patriots team. And, with a tie game so far, it's looking like this is going to be very competitive, A few fouls so far, 3 for Pascack Valley and 1 for Hills. This is going to be a very interesting game to watch as we hear the buzzer as we are going into the second quarter.
Yeah, game started off really slow, but now picked up pace. Now 13-13 going into the second quarter. The Patriots come out with their starting 5 with Sydney Lucero added into that. And back to that replay of Kat Lepore. She missed her first 3 shots and then comes back and drains a 3 to help the Patriots get some momentum, and that's what started their run of points. That's now Patriots going with their usual passing around the court. You don't see a lot of movement inside by the Patriots, a lot of outside ball movement, and then working their way inside.
Yeah, I mean, this team really relies on their deep 2s and 3s when, you have players like Sam Graff who really strive on the inside, only really when she's driving in. I feel like if they got a few more players to stay in the paint, receive passes, that would be a lot better for them.
Now it looks like a shot was missed by Lily Weltman. And the Indians have the ball now. Passing around and driving in, passing out. 3 made. Another 3 made by the Indians.
That was a great shot right there. Wide open, number 11, Lexi Hort. It's now 16-13. First three-pointer of the second quarter. We saw a few of those in the first.
Now Wayne Hill's looking for an answer after that 3. Sarah Park underneath. Fouled. That ball does not go in for the N1. But now that would be 2 shots for Sarah Park. Sarah Park, their leading scorer in the last game with 11 points. And then their leading scorer in the season with a total of 59 points. She's been a great player this season as she took over as basically the best player. She makes that foul shot.
And that foul was on number 11, Lexi Hort, just coming off of that three-pointer she made.
Second shot made by Sarah Park.
Sarah Park there goes 2 for 2 from the line.
Just driving underneath, stops, off the rim. I'm not sure with all those Patriots defenders underneath how they cannot get a rebound. As Sarah Park steps up and grabs that rebound for them. Driving underneath, Sydney Lucero and makes the layup. Great easy basket for the Patriots, what they needed to now take the lead in the second quarter. Shot is blocked by Katharina Lepore. Now Patriots getting a breakaway. Sarah Park takes it all the way and makes the layup. This is a great play by Katerina Lepore. She is their biggest player. Great play by Sydney Lucero as she intercepts that pass. And now Sam Graff running down the court, looking for a layup. And she was too far underneath as she grabs her knee, and she's out of bounds.
Luckily, it looks like Sam Graff has gotten up, and she's making her way back onto the other side to play defense as that ball is missed.
Another block. It looked like by Sydney Lucero coming in and blocking that. Now Sam Graff passing to Lily Weltman, and she makes the layup. All of a sudden, a turnaround by the Patriots with 6 straight points.
Yeah, I mean, momentum is everything. After that three-pointer, I believe it was. Sorry, after Sarah Park's foul, her and her team have really just gotten everything together.
Yeah, their defense stepped up, but not on that last possession as that 2 was made by the Indians. But Wayne Hill's looking to keep it up as their passing and their defense has been making up for their lack of made shots. Now Sam Graff looking for an open teammate. Sarah Park driving in, takes a shot, and that goes in. Looked like an awkward ankle, but still somehow got that shot in. Again,
That's 9 points for number 20, Sarah Park, already the leading scorer. That is 68 on the season for her.
now Kat Lepore has the ball. Another great play by Kat Lepore, blocking that shot underneath and standing her ground. Now Sydney Lucero takes a deep 3, and that goes in. Another great shot by Sydney Lucero. This so far has been a great turnaround since the first quarter for the Patriots.
Yeah, Lucero coming into this game only had 10 points on the season. She has 5 so far.
Now with about 3 minutes and 48 seconds left in the first half, Wayne Hill's up 26-18. And they've already scored 13 points in the second quarter with just a little bit less than 3 minutes to go. Now Wayne Hill is looking to keep adding up the scores. They've been on fire on offense. Taking the deep 3, Lily Weltman. And that ball is missed. Probably not a good shot by Lily Weltman as she's not one of their main shooters on this team. But she was open. Looks like the Indians player was out of bounds.
Just barely saves it, and
now there's another layup made.
hardly saves it there. And
now Shannon Ty with the ball. Sydney Lucero open in the corner. Fakes a shot. Passing back to Sam Graff as she drives in. Looking for the layup, and that one goes in. Sam Graff, after struggling in the past couple of games and making her layups, finally gets one there. Now the Indians, down by 8, looking to respond. That's a foul on the Patriots. Underneath looks like Sydney Lucero. Now that'll be 2 shots by Lindsay Jennings.
yes, Sydney Lucero with her first foul of the game. You know, coming into this one, she was getting just a few minutes of playing time per game, and now she's in the second quarter. She's been, she scored 5 points. She's been a good factor on this Wayne Hills run as that first free throw was missed.
And the second one made by Lindsay Jennings. Now only down by 7 with about 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in this first half. Sydney Lucero with the ball. Passing over to Sam Graff. As we still see, 4 out of 5 of the starting 5 is in the lineup right now. So attrition definitely setting in. Now Sarah Park with the deep 3 off the rim. And that would be Indians' ball as Sydney and Sarah went for that rebound. Looks like there'll be another sub. Not sure who it is.
It looks like Katerina Lepore is now in the game for Sam Graff.
That's Sam Graff's first time being out for this game. Another 3-shot. Missed, and then the rebound. But it's stolen back by Sydney Lucero. I'm not sure what they're calling on that. Looks like
Timeout. Hills with 1:30 left on the clock. Looks like we have a replay footage of Sam Graff's layup. You know, she was struggling on the inside earlier in the last few games, and here she is, you know, driving to the lane. You know, shows how great of a player she is, how she can drive to the lane very easily. You know, she was missing a few layups earlier this game, but, you know, she comes around and she gets the score. She has 5 so far on the game. Great at driving to the basket, and it's great to, you know, see her get her first points on the inside, as her first points of the game came from a 3-pointer.
3-pointer is surprising from Sam Graff, but now Shannon Ty looks like will be taking over her spot as the point guard on this team for the next 1 minute and 17 seconds. Now Shannon Ty with the ball passing around. I mean, he'll still up by 7, but definitely wants to put up more against the high-scoring team like the Indians. Shannon Ty underneath, picks a layup and misses. And now a breakaway here as the shot is taken, and Lindsay Jennings makes another shot as she has been the highest scorer here for the Indians. Now Sarah Park with the ball, looking for an open teammate as she drives in, passing over to Shannon Ty, who catches the ball off a tip. Now Katerina Lepore with the deep 3 off the rim. You just don't see the crashing the board like how the Indians do it for the Patriots. The Patriots almost watch them get a rebound as Katerina Lepore takes that right out of the Indians player's hands, as she had been on fire tonight underneath so far with about 15 seconds left to go, and that would be a travel. That's unfortunate there for Shannon Ty.
Both teams so far with 8 rebounds and 5 turnovers apiece, and it's a 5-point game. You know, it's been close in almost every single aspect so far. You know, it's great to see 2 very talented teams playing good basketball, and you know, it'll be interesting to see who comes away with it at the end.
Now with about 6 seconds left to go, Indians looking for another shot. As Jennings has the ball, looking for a shot, and they don't take the shot in enough time to go. And that shot was off anyway. But now with the score 28-23, looks like we have a replay from the first half.
It looks like Shannon Ty stumbles a little bit. You know, she gets called for the travel. Very difficult to see what was happening there, as, you know, a defender was in her way. Unfortunately, she stumbles. So far, she has 3 points, and the leading scorer is Sarah Park with 9 points, as we will be back for second half action.
headset's dead right now. They'll welcome you in.
Okay, and then just talk when they're, okay.
First half just ended as we have 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and I believe we have somebody down at the court for an interview.
Yeah, hi guys, Mr. Hittinger here. It's been so far a really good half. Jeff Jasper and the Pascack Valley program, Jeff Jasper, the head coach. This is a storied program in North Jersey. What?
Mr. Hittinger, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so how do you think the girls did in the first half of the game?
Yeah, it was a really impressive first half, really from both Pascack Valley and Wayne Hills. I'm going to say Wayne Hills is the underdog in this game because Jeff Jasper, the head coach at Pascack Valley, has a terrific program, a storied program in North Jersey. Our girls are really rising to the occasion. They've spread the ball around. You've got 4 different players with at least one made 3. Sarah Park driving to the basket underneath, getting her more involved underneath in the key, I think is an important element that we've undervalued the past few games. We have not committed a lot of turnovers. And the reason why we're up 5 right now, 2-possession lead, is because of the small stretch of time, I'd say with about 2 minutes into the second quarter, in which Pascack Valley was turning the ball over, and we were able to capitalize on it and grab the ball. So big rebounds there, and capitalizing on those turnovers has Wayne Hills with a 5-point lead. Really evenly matched game between these two teams. I'm really impressed with the Patriots. I think they need to continue to play with confidence. I think they need to try to drive to the basket a little bit more and pick up those fouls because, especially, like I said, Sarah Park underneath. It looks like Sam Graff is on today as well. Would like to see her shoot a couple more threes. I'll tell you what, this is going to come down to if we play the way we played in the first half, this is going to come down to the final minute, couple possessions. So, terrific game, and I'm looking forward to a second half.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, it's about a minute left before the second half starts.
And I'm Jason Hook so far, and I'm going to be, for the second half, I will be taking over play-by-play as Jake Talrico takes over color. Wayne Hills is up by 5, 28-23. Both teams with 13 rebounds and both teams with 3 turnovers. It's been a very even game. As Mr. Henninger was saying, it's been very close, and it's been very exciting to see both teams, grab these great rebounds and seeing, them all be very aggressive. As 25 seconds to head into the second half, and
Yeah, I agree. But I see the Patriots staying aggressive, just like Mr. Hittinger said, staying underneath with Sarah Park, their highest scorer, now with 9 points, driving in and taking those layups.
the inbound from Lindsay Jennings. It's a bit of confusion between this Pascack Valley team. Jennings with the inbound. Pass back to Jennings. She swings it over to Lexi Hort. Hort to number 10, Laura Jennings. No good. Driving to the lane to Sam Graff. No good. Rebound from Pascack Valley. Swings it over to the corner. The wing, I should say. And looks like a foul and an N1 there for Pascack Valley. That appears to be number 5, Kelly Andreessen. And that is the first foul of the half so far. Just 28 seconds in. And that one was on number 3, Willie Weltman, the sophomore, as the first free throw goes in. And Bit of confusion there. That looked like Lindsey Jennings of the Pascack Valley Indians. As we see Sam Graff taking up the ball, she swings it out to Sarah Park. Park inside to Weltman. Weltman back outside to Park. Park with 9 points so far in the game. That one's stolen by Pascack Valley on the fast break. That one is no good. Rebound Sarah Park. Park to Weltman. Weltman to Graff. Graff outside to, I believe that is Kat Lepore. And Kat Lepore, the three-pointer. 31-26 Wayne Hills so far. Just over a minute into the first half, and that's a three-pointer. That one is good for Pascack Valley.
Sarah Park took a little fall there.
Bit of confusion here. You don't want a 5-second violation. Just a 2-point game. Pascack Valley's cutting it close here. You know, in just under a minute, they've scored about 6 points. Here's Sarah Park with the ball. She passes it to Kat Lepore. Kat Lepore back to Sarah Park. A bit of confusion there. Lily Weltman's going to drive in. She's going to take the shot. She's going to be blocked. And that's Lindsey Jennings taking it up. Passes it to number 22, Jules Velasco. Velasco takes it. She cannot get it. That rebounds by Kat Lepore. Lepore going to pass it up to Shannon Ty. Ty back out to Lepore. Sarah Park now with the ball at the top of the key. She swings it over to Shannon Ty. Ty out to Sam Graff. Graff out to Park. Park to Ty. Ty's going to take the jumper. No good. She's going to get her own rebound there. And it looks like they might call it travel. No, it's a jump ball, and it will stay with Wayne Hills.
Yes. The Indians got the jump ball last time, but now Sam Graff will be passing the ball in.
Graff with the inbound. She gives it to Kat Lepore. Kat Lepore is blocked, and she's going to kick it out of bounds there.
Definitely
Pascack Valley with the ball.
unaware where the ball was. But it was a great play by the Indians, getting all ball on that and stripping the ball out of Kat Lepore's hands.
Deep two from Jules Vasallo, and that one's good to tie it up. Sam Graff gonna take up the ball. She hands it off to Lily Weltman. Weltman right to Kat Lepore. Lepore back to Weltman. Weltman gives it to Shannon Ty. Shannon Ty at the top. She's going to pass it inside to Sarah Park. Sarah Park goes up and she is fouled there. Looks like a foul on, I believe that was number 2, Lindsey Jennings. And yes, it was. That's her second foul of the half. Sorry, her second foul of the game. First shot is no good as it kind of rolls around the rim there. Sarah Park and a lot of other Patriots players are great at the line. Unfortunately, she misses that first one and takes her second, and that one is nothing but net. They are now up by 1 with 5 minutes and 5 seconds left. Weltman almost tips it away. Almost a backcourt violation there. Number 5, Kelly Andreessen passes it out. Number 11, Lexi Hort, no good. That one is rebounded by Shannon Ty. Ty out to Kat Lepore for the corner 3, no good.
Back to that foul shot by Sarah Park. That's her 10th point of the game.
That one's stolen by Sarah Park, speaking of. Lily Weltman with the fast break, the layup, and that is good. It is now a 3-point game, 34 Hills, 31 Pascack Valley.
Great play by Lily Weltman, slowing herself down. It looks like that shot was blocked by Lily Weltman.
I believe so, as Sarah Park drives. No good, but that one's rebounded by Kat Lepore. She drives. That is blocked. And it looks like that will be going in the direction of Pascack Valley.
I would agree with the referees there. She definitely lost possession of the ball, just like it just slipped out of her hands.
Yeah, but
to
it
go
looks like Coach Todd Green was not happy with that one. And it looks like they're going to call a violation. I believe that was a travel there, as it will be Patriots ball. Excuse me, that was an offensive foul. I believe an illegal screen on number 10, Laura Jennings.
Yeah, you don't see that happen very often.
Waltman passes the ball to Shannon Ty. Sarah Park. Park gives it to Sam Graff. Graff gives it to Waltman inside. Another shot, no good. That one's rebounded by Laura Jennings. Jennings to number 5, Kelly Anderson. Anderson's going to go up. She is going to be fouled. That looked like it was on number 5, Kat Lepore. Sorry, number 3, Lily Waltman, her second of the game. Both teams with 2 fouls so far in this quarter. 3 minutes and 28 to go as Kelly Anderson goes to the line for 2. That one is no good. In and out. As substitutions, number 10, Laura Jennings comes out as number 33, Nicole Perrone comes in, the senior. That one is good from Kelly Anderson. And a timeout is called for the Wayne Hills Patriots. Looks like we have a replay of number 2, Lindsay Jennings. Number 22, Jules Vasalo's three-pointer from earlier in the game. Great shot right there, wide open. Pascack Valley has been keeping it close, even when Wayne Hills takes their 3-point leads, 5-point leads, at one point an 8-point lead. They're always back to bring it back to what it is now, and it's 2 points, 34 Wayne Hills and 32 Pascack Valley. 3 minutes 28 after the free throw made by Kelly Anderson.
Yeah. Now the Patriots going to their side, and it will be their ball. As we see the coach for Pascack Valley a little frustrated, most likely with the referees.
Graff gonna take up the ball here. Graff to Ty. Ty to Bree McMullen. McMullen to Sam Graff. Graff to Park. Park to Ty. Ty to Graff. Open 3 from Kelly Anderson. No good. That one's going to be out on Kat Lepore.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Kat Lepore has been doing in the second half, but it seems like everything has just been slipping off her hands, causing the Patriots possessions as that would have been an easy rebound.
Lindsay Jennings with the ball. She's going to pull up from the mid-range. No good. Rebound by Lindsay Jennings. Gets her own number 11. Holds. No good. Another rebound for Pascack Valley. No good. They're going to try to save that, and it's going to go out of bounds there. Looks like their coach is a little frustrated with number 22, Juice Vassallo. It looks like that was going to be out of bounds on Wayne Hills, but she decided to go for the save. A little confusion there as you see Sam Graff take up the ball, gives it to McMullen. McMullen back out to Graff. Graff all the way across to Sarah Park. Sarah Park's going to drive in the floater there. No good. That's a rebound by Lindsay Jennings, and we're going to call a foul there.
Yeah, you wish Kat Lepore would use her size to grab rebounds, but she's just not great at using her size. She's more of a shooter, as has made 2 of her 5 3-point shots tonight.
That one's stolen by Sam Graff. Graff is going to take it up. Going to pass it out to Bree McMullen. McMullen from mid-range, no good, and that is rebounded by number 3, Hannah Zeman. Zeman all the way down to Anderson for 3, and that one is good. It is now 35 Pascack Valley, 34 Wayne Hills with just under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter as we see Sam Graff taking up the ball again.
That was another great shot.
Anderson's had a few good shots so far. A lot of them wide open. Hills has to start focusing more on their defensive end as Sam Graff gets the ball, gives it to Sarah Park. Park all the way to McMullen. McMullen over to Sam Graff. Graff going to slow it down here, slow up the momentum, and Sarah Park's going to take the 3. No good. Looks like Anderson's going to get the rebound, the fast break. And she gets it. She lays it in. It is now a 3-point game. Pascack Valley in the lead. And looks like there is a timeout for the Wayne Hills Patriots. We have a replay of Kelly Anderson, the senior's three-point shot. On the fast break, you know, she just takes a little sidestep and it's nothing but net. She's been absolutely golden so far this game. And, you know, both teams have been doing pretty well from deep, but Pascack Valley just has that little edge that has kept them with the 3-point game, 37-34. It's now 1 minute and 15 seconds left in the third. As, you know, going into the game, we expected a bit of a close one, and boy, has that come true. I mean, at the end of the first half, both teams had the same amount of turnovers and rebounds, and now Hills only has one more foul than Pascack Valley, so it's been very close. As we come out of the timeout here, it will be Patriots ball as they come out of their huddle. Graff inbounds it to Lucero. Lucero to Graff. She's going to take up the ball nice and slow. She's slowing down the tempo a little bit, trying to focus more on their fundamentals so far. Sam Graff wide open in the corner, does not take it. She passes it out to Shannon Ty. Shannon Ty to Sarah Park. Sarah Park to Sam Graff. That one's a three. No good. That one's rebounded by Shannon Ty, and she puts it back up. 1 point game. Hills just down by 1 point here.
It's a great play by Shannon Ty. More what you expect from a bigger player like Kat Lepore, but Ty taking over that role inside, getting the rebounds.
Going up with that, there's going to be a foul there. Going to the free throw line. That one is good from Lindsay Jennings, number 2. That one is also in, 39-36. Lucero going to take up the ball. Sam Graff usually the one taking it up. Lucero going to pass it out to Park. Park to Graff. Graff to Lucero. Lucero to Graff there. Graff all the way to Lucero. Lucero to Park. Park to Graff. They're passing it around a little bit more. Standing still here. Lucero for the 3 to tie it up, and that is no good. As we see Sam Graff trying to chase it out. Number 11, Lexi Horde, going to take up the ball. She's going to give it to Kelly Anderson. Anderson for the deep 3. That is no good. As the third quarter is over, Pascack Valley leads by 3 points. 39-36. So far, it's been a very close game, and you know, we saw a lot of good threes from Kelly Anderson. We saw a lot of rebounds from Shannon Ty. We saw a couple of great points being made for both teams, and it's been very exciting, you know, seeing everything go back and forth and back and forth. It's really been one of the greatest games we've seen all year.
Yeah, just towards the end of that third quarter, you just really didn't see many points scored by the Patriots. There's only 2 points scored in that whole half. So far for the Patriots, it just seems like they're passing around very well. They just can't find an open shot. But it seems the opposite for the Indians, as the Indians seems like they can find every open shot. But you have seen more turnovers here from the Patriots, as a lot more fast breaks have been happening for the Indians and a lot more easier shots. But as long as the Patriots just need to find their spot on the court for each of their starting 5 players, as most likely they'll be coming out here to the start of the fourth quarter. You see,
Fourth quarter here. 8 minutes on the clock. 3-point game. Here we go. Pascack Valley with the ball. Taking it up is Kelly Anderson, the senior. She's going to pass it inside. Back to Anderson. She's going to lose it there, and there's going to be a foul called here. That's going to be on Kat Lepore, number 5. That is her second foul of the game, as we see number 33, Nicole Perrone, the senior, inbounding it.
I'm not sure why that was a foul.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. That was a little hard to see, but must have been a little push over there from Kat Lepore as Pascack Valley retains possession. Here's Kelly Anderson. She's going to be fouled. This time it'll be on number 22, Sydney Lucero. That's her second of the game. A lot of players on this Hills team with multiple fouls. You know, going into the second half, they only had 3 fouls. Now they've doubled that in just over 1 quarter of play as 7 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game. Here's Lindsay Jennings going in. Kelly Anderson is going to be called for a travel as she goes up with an interesting shot there. Lucero going to inbound it to Sam Graff. Graff going to take up the ball. Graff to Ty. Ty to Lucero. Lucero wide open. Not going to take it there. Graff with the ball. Gives it to Weltman. Weltman to Graff. Graff to Lucero. She's going to take that one. No good. Taking it up is Lindsay Jennings as she's going to drive to the lane. No good. And that is a rebound from neither team. That is going to be Hill's ball as it was last touched by, I believe that is number 20, Tori Crisculo.
Yeah, not a great play right there by Tori Crisculo as the ball looked like it was hit off of Sydney Lucero's hand, but she kept going for it.
Lucero going to pass it to Graff. Graff all the way over to Weltman. Weltman to Lucero. Lucero to Ty. Weltman with the ball. Now it's Lucero. Now it's Weltman. Now it's Lucero. Now it's Ty. Now it's Weltman again with the ball. Back out to Ty. And that one is good from mid-range. A 1-point game. Pascack Valley up by 1. As we see Shannon Ty of the Wayne Hills Patriots make that one. Anderson going to pass it out to number 33, Nicole Perrone. It's going to be stolen by the Patriots, and that's going to be stolen back by Pascack Valley. Kelly Anderson's not going to make that, and it looks like that was a hard foul all the way over there. And Sam Graff's going to go all the way up for the layup off the fast break there. Now up by 1 point with 6 minutes left in the game.
Wayne Hills slowly coming back into this game, now up by 1. Another block by Katerina Lepore.
Block there. Shannon Ty is going to pass it to Lily Weltman. Lily Weltman with the layup. It's now a 3-point game. Wayne Hills in this fourth quarter, you know, they're showing a lot more devotion to scoring. They're showing a lot more devotion to defense. You know, the momentum has really shifted. Kelly Anderson going to miss that, and a jump ball is called, and that will be Patriots ball as Laura Jennings comes in for number 20, Tori Crisculo.
As you see, Wayne Hills fouls are now up to 6 so far, but still have the lead in this game, so that's probably all that matters. But as long as Wayne Hills does not turn the ball over, they will be fine.
Looks like Kat Lepore is now in for Sydney Lucero. Sam Graff with the 3-pointer. No good. That one might be, no. That one's going to be out of bounds off of Sarah Park as Laura Jennings going to pass it in to Lindsay Jennings. Jennings up to Anderson, the deep 3. That one is no good. Here's Shannon Ty with the rebound. She's going to pass it all the way down to Lily Weltman. She cannot get to it. There's Lindsay Jennings with the ball. Intercepted by Jennings. Jennings is going to take the ball up. She's going to pass it to number 11, Lexi Hort. Hort all the way over to number 33, Nicole Perrone. Perrone up to number 10, Laura Jennings. That one's no good. That looks like Shannon Ty with the ball. She's going to go all the way. No call there. Was looking for a little something, and that is going to be Hill's ball. As that one was off of Lindsay Jennings, number 2.
Great play by Sam Graff, and she got pretty happy there after that call.
Here's Lily Weltman with the ball at the top of the key all the way over to Park. Park to Weltman. Weltman back to Park. Now the Sam Graff in the corner. She's going to pass it all the way to Shannon Ty. Shannon Ty back to Weltman. Weltman to Park. Park to Lepore. Lepore to Graff. Back to Park. Back to Weltman. Great ball movement, trying to run out this clock as they're up by 3 points, you know. 4 minutes, 20 seconds, and they're trying to keep this game going as 3-pointer right there from Shannon Ty. She had the second most amount of points last game, and now she's out here with I believe, 7 points on the game.
Yeah, that's her second 3.
That one is missed by Sarah Park.
That's an unusual miss by Sarah Parker. She's almost automatic on most of those easy breakaway layups.
Lexi Holt with the ball. The pick from Laura Jennings. Gonna get the open. Number 33, Nicole Perron, the senior, is going to lose the ball. Looks like Coach Green has a few words for Shannon Ty as she runs back on offense. Ty over to Kat Lepore. Lepore over to, looks like Sam Graff. Graff over to Weltman. Weltman back to Graff. She has at the top of the key. Just over 3 minutes left in the game. Over to Park. Park over to Kat Lepore. Sarah Park now has it. Gives it to Shannon Ty. Now Kat Lepore with the ball. She's gonna give the one-handed pass over to Shannon Ty. She's not gonna go.
Another shot taken.
Number 22, Jules Vasallo is gonna go up for the no-look shot there. A little bit of a circus shot, something you see out of a Globetrotter game. She's gonna put that up, no good, and that's another shot. Mid-range, that is good.
And now, looks like that was a timeout there for Pascack Valley.
Looks like we have a replay video for the block by Shannon Ty. She gets the block over Laura Jennings here, and you know, that starts the fast break, and you know, that started a big momentum shift in the game. Hills is now up by 4 points with just over
And now,
2 minutes and 24 seconds.
Wayne Hills up 45-41. Has 6 fouls compared to 2 for the Indians, but still, this game is definitely not close to being over.
Patriots going to break the huddle, and for the Patriots it's Sam Graff, Kat Lepore, Shannon Ty, Sarah Park, and Lily Waltman. Actually, they're starting 5 in the game, as looks like Pascack Valley has a bit of a mix of bench players and starters in. And here comes Sam Graff to take up the ball. Pick set by Weltman. Weltman all the way over to Kat Lepore, and she's going to be blocked.
Yeah, Kat Lepore took it way too slow there. Should have just went right up with the ball, taking your time. Just needs to go right up with that.
Green was looking for a foul there. Coach Green, he wanted a foul called on Kat Lepore because, you know, she had a little bit of a interesting reaction after getting blocked. It looked like she could have been hit in the arm there. Shannon Ty with the ball at the top of the key. Careful not to go back court. Lily Waltman in the corner. She's going to give it to Sam Graff. Graff's going to keep it outside. She's going to give it to Kat Lepore. Lepore's going to drive in. No, she's going to pass it to Sam Graff at the top of the key now. Just under 2 minutes left to go, and it looks like there will be a foul call on number 11, Lexi Hort. That is her second of the game.
Patriots still up by 4.
Graff over to Kat Lepore. Lepore hands it off to Graff. Graff to Sarah Park. Park over to Shannon Ty. Ty gives it back to Park. Inside, Sarah Park. That is a lay-in. And there's now a 6-point game, 47-41, Wayne Hills. Coming into the fourth quarter, down by 3, I believe it was, and now they're up by 6. That was an interesting shot there, rebounded by Sarah Park. Park's going to give it to Sam Graff. She's going to take it up.
Great move by Sam Graff.
Graff with a nice little crossover move, trying to break the two defenders away from her, and it works. She gives it to Sarah Park, and now there's a foul at number 5. That is Kelly Anderson, the senior, her second of the game.
An advantage for the Patriots is that the Indians only have 4, or the advantage for the Indians, they only have 4 fouls. So since they're not at 7, the Patriots don't get 1 and 1.
Sam Graff with the ball. You know, not a player you want to foul late in the game. She's great at hitting her free throws as she passes it over to Kat Lepore. Lepore's going to be fouled with 44 seconds left. That is the 5th foul for the Pascack Valley Indians, and that is the 3rd foul on number 10, Laura Jennings.
Now only up by 6, but seems like the Indians have been pretty dry, and now the 4th quarter.
That's going to be another foul called. This one on number 5, Kelly Anderson, her 3rd of the game. 37 seconds left, and Anderson's going to foul for the 4th time this game. That is 7 fouls for the Pascack Valley Indians. That brings Wayne Hills to a 1-and-1 bonus. As Sarah Park's going to go for the line. She was 1 for 2 so far in this game, but
That's Kelly Anderson's 4th foul. But as I said earlier, how the Indians were at advantage, now they're at a disadvantage with only 36 seconds left to go. And now Sarah Park gets the 1-and-1. If she makes the first one, she'll get another shot now.
yeah, the first one right there is made by Sarah Park. She is now 2 for 3 on the game for free throws as she puts up her second one, and that one is also in. A 75% free throw percentage so far this game. And I believe that is 13 points so far on the game. Laura Jennings with the ball at the top. She's going to drive for the layup. That one is good. And a timeout is called by Pascack Valley. They are down by 6 with 24 seconds left. And it appears we have a replay off of the Laura Jennings layup there. As she's driving to the lane, a little one-hander, a bit of a floater. She's going to drive it in. It looks like it might go out, and last second it goes in, giving Pascack Valley the slight chance of coming back, as, you know, there's 24 seconds left. And it's a 6-point game. You know, a few games ago, I remember Luca Iannuzzi said, you know, it was near impossible for a comeback similar to this to happen. And I mentioned Reggie Miller with 8 points in 9 seconds. I mean, it's going to be hard for a high school basketball player to do it. But, you know, this is basketball. Anything can really happen in the 4th quarter. It's really the most important time. And it's the time that really anything can happen. Anything can change the momentum of the game, and anything can lead to a win for either team. As there's just under 25 seconds left, Sam Graff with the ball. She's going to be fouled by number 3, Hannah Zaman.
Yeah, the Indians a great 3-point shooting team, and obviously that's what they need to get back in this game. But obviously they have to foul with now no timeouts left, and Sam Graff, the Patriots, one of their better shooters, is going to be on the line.
That foul was on Hannah Zaman, as I said earlier, her first of the game. 8 fouls so far for the Indians, and that one is nothing but net from Sam Graff. Her first free throw of the game goes in, and she's one of the better free throw shooters on the team. She's made 24 going into this game, and now she has 25 on the season. Make that 26. She is shooting 100% from the line today. 20 seconds left, and that's going to be a turnover. It falls out of the hands of Lexi Horde off of that bit of a Hail Mary pass there, all the way down the court, and that one is no good, as they're still going to play press here, as it's an 8-point game. Sam Graff going to try to get open for Shannon Ty. Graff with the ball. Now, Pascack Valley is doing the smart thing of, you know, fouling the opposing team that's in the lead and hoping they miss their free throws. But, you know, a player like Sam Graff, this is not the player you want to foul at the end of the game. She's great at shooting free throws and she's all around great in general late in the game, and you don't want this to ruin your chances of winning if you're gonna foul a player, foul one of the lower percentage free throw shooters. And Sam Graff is not a low percentage free throw shooter. As she makes that first one, she's 3 for 3 on the game. 9 fouls for Pascack Valley. I believe one more, and Hills is in the double bonus, meaning they get 2 shots instead of a 1-and-1. And that second one is made by Sam Graff. 13 seconds left in the game. That is the end of the game.
Yeah, that wraps up the game. Wayne Hills winning 53-43.
53-43, a 10-point win for Wayne Hills.
And Pascack Valley with 9 fouls, and most of those led to them trying to stop the clock towards the end of that game. But since they were already over 7, it did not help, especially having to foul Sam Graff, one of their better free throw shooters. And Sam Graff ended the game with 13 total points, along with Sarah Park with also 13 total points.
Yeah, 9 fouls in that second half, 6 in the first half. This was started off as a slow game, low fouls, low score, and out of nowhere, the Indians, once they started to go down, they got a lot more aggressive on defense, and unfortunately, it led to a lot more fouls, and it led to them losing by 10 as Wayne Hills Patriots have won the game.
Yeah, and then a couple other players to mention, Shannon Ty, Katarina Lepore, and Lily Weltman all had 6 points this game. Katarina Lepore started off slow, missing those first couple three-pointers, and then finished the game with those big 2 three-pointers that helped the Patriots take momentum. That was towards the end of the second quarter. And then you just saw great passing by the Patriots, passing the ball around, a lot of rotational passing, and now it looks like we should be having a player of the game coming on soon.
As we said before, it started as a close game. It started with a lot of missed shots, and out of nowhere it just became a big score.
And now it looks like we have Sarah Park down there on the court. Hey Sarah, it's Jake Tallarico. Can you hear me?
Yes.
So Sarah, what has led to your success so far this game?
I think today we definitely made a lot of our outside shots and played as a team, and we passed the ball around really well, so I think that really helped us.
Sarah, this is Jason Hook speaking. I was wondering, who's your biggest inspiration for the game of basketball? You have the most points on this team so far this season. You must have had a great passion for the game. I was wondering who caused that.
Definitely, probably LeBron James, only because he's a great overall around player, and although he's like a big down low, he's definitely a guard as well. And I feel like since I'm tall, I want to be able to help my team under the basket too, as well as around the perimeter.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Sarah. And that's all we have for today. And that wraps up the game. Wayne Hills winning the game 53-43. And that's really all we got. And now Sarah Park and Sam Graff, the leading scorers for today's game, combining for 26 points, basically leading this team. But Patriots kept it clean passing-wise. And then and now we'll see you next time for Tuesday's boys basketball game. And we'll see you next time here on Wayne Hills TV.